Hello guys, welcome back to Critics News with more updates. As they happen now, they say no be small thing, they happen for Anambra State. That unknown government has vowed that they are not going to bury Ifeanyi Uba. Today is 22nd already, and today is the burial date. We are hearing kepu that the governor, which is Governor Soludo, has ordered the shutdown of schools in the state, in the entire state, for safety concerns. I say, well, not just that. Normally, it should be a public holiday in Anambra State for, losing somebody of that magnitude. Now, the whole issue started when they said that Ifeanyi Uba's private jet was used to bring Nig Aírmy back from Kenya to Nigeria. And my question was like, so out of the whole private jet, when the government get and all their connections, Ifeanyi Uba volunteer, to bring his own for the rendition of Nig Aírmy back to the country. Get as these things be. So, but Ifeanyi Uba does still come out, come talk, say, no, my private jet was never used, and I cannot stand against my brother, even though we are in politics and he's into freedom fighting. We are talking about Nig Aírmy here. So those people that believe strongly that Ifeanyi Uba's private jet was used in his rendition are the ones, who are very, very angry and saying lie, and they no go bury and for we wanna see the video when one man make, I think from South Africa, where he said that Osomohu will be better than Newi, and if the Newi people allows Ifeanyi Uba to be buried in his hometown. So, and I was asking a question, I say, is this how it's supposed to be done? It shouldn't be Newi people. You are supposed to say, what do you call it? Ifeanyi Uba's compound. You understand? So Newi people, because Newi people, many people there are needing help. They are hungry. In fact, many of Newi people, Ifeanyi Uba was the one feeding them, helping them, sustaining them. I know a lot of people are going to be affected with his death. You understand? Yeah, so, but when you now generalize and say Newi people, that means you want to invade Newi, buy innocent people, everybody there, just because Ifeanyi Uba was buried. Now, as I talk to you now, this is midnight. Okay, if you go to that Newi now, with what my mind is telling me, you are going to see armor tanks, APCs, that because of this kind of threats, you understand? Because of this kind of threat, these are the things that we are talking about. That man that made this threat now is not going to deploy armored tank men, mortar combat, drones to fight this burial that will happen today. You are not doing that. But you have sent a signal that prompted the Nigerian army to bring in their bulldozers, bring in everything. In fact, every youth now becomes a suspect. You dey see, this is whereby people threaten people. If you say you want to march in Newi today, and you go there and march in Newi, I will not doubt you. But this one now, be say, go say you want march in Newi, and you no go there. Then army go there. If they see youth where waka in shoe pull, they go flog and say, no, that shoe way pull, so now gun won't remove. Take by army or police. These things are creating tension, unnecessary rhetorics on social media that are baseless, not giving the accurate info. Propaganda, lies, deceit. With a lot of people. But when you say it, a lot of people will come. Yeah, you are saboteur. Why should you counter such? Let them do that threat. Threat where they use, they finish me for here. I'm finished. I beg, let's see what Soludo said there. I beg, Mona, take am easy. Unu werekwa no wayo. Go fede okuzura ni bikonu. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, has ordered the closure of schools in Nnewi for a week. This is following threats by separatist elements who vowed to attack those who visit the town for the burial of late Senator Ifeanyi Uba. A lot of people who doesn't have the heart to go there will not go to this burial because of this very threat. Now, this is coming as after a violent clash on Wednesday night, where security operatives were said to have engaged gunmen, leading to the burning of an SUV said to belonging to the group. In a circular shared through school WhatsApp groups and said to emanate from the State Ministry of Education, school principals were urged to communicate the closure to parents and caution against students wandering in school uniforms during this period. Even students are no longer safe. They say, is it the students' fault that they are burying Ifeanyi Uba? Now, Mopo dey there, Army dey there, DSS dey there. Are these people not the ones that if you want to fight, you go and fight them? Now it is school students now that are in panic. Make I no talk. Now, the message read, "Good morning, noble principals. I am directed to inform you to close all schools in Nnewi zone on Thursday, being the 21st and the 22nd of November 2024. Please circulate this information on your WhatsApp, school WhatsApp groups and inform parents of your students. Try your best to find proper channels of reaching these students so that they would not be found wandering on the streets with their uniforms." Though this day was unable to reach the State Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, a school manager, said the circular is authentic and was from the state government. Meanwhile, police in Anambra State has clarified about Wednesday night's shooting incident in Nnewi, saying it was not a case of attack and was not related to plans by separatists to stop the people from attending the burial of late Senator Ifeanyi Uba. So these people now did not even come, but now it has been attributed to them. So when you make these utterances, anything that happens, they will, blame it on you. They say, police now, and I come, they tell us, they no be the people, they no be unknown government, all those kind of stuff. Now, the Command's Public Relations Officer, PPRO, SP Tochukwu Ikengi, in a press release, said the incident was rather an attack by security operatives who mistook police personnel for non-state actors, leading to the exchange of gunfire. Police now are now shooting police because they thought they are unknown gunmen. He said preliminary investigations revealed that the security operatives were trailing a suspect when the gun were ensued at a security checkpoint. Unfortunately, bullet hit the fuel tank of a Toyota Venza sedan carrying the police personnel, causing to catch fire. 2 innocent bystanders were injured in the crossfire and are currently receiving medical attention. The police assured the public that the situation is under control and that the attack was not an attempt to disrupt the burial ceremonies of late Senator Ifeanyi Uba. The remains of Ifeanyi Uba will be buried in his country home in Nnewi on Friday and is expected to attract a lot of dignitaries to the state. Ifeanyi Uba don't die, he don't die. And the only thing that he can do for him, everybody now, is to lay him to rest. May his soul rest in perfect peace. That's all we can offer at the moment. And then we send our condolences to the family of the bereaved. You get the point now. But we speak English more, maybe like say we follow. So let's quickly take a listen to, I think, Adam Soshomoli. And here too, they say that government has abducted this country, government abduct former Zaria Council chairman's children while returning from Islamic school in Kaduna. This country is not safe. Even children are not safe in this country. Children, we go school, we go their mama house or go rest. Government don't kidnap them now in Zaria. They say, we are going somewhere. This country is porous. No security. The only place where you go see security now, as in they do Ifeanyi Uba's burial because he get money. If na poor man now, you go all these threats where all these people they give now. If you see government somehow, but here now for this Ifeanyi Uba burial, if you see security, if you see security, no gap. You be like this, my teeth, no gap. This one no be the police day for this poll. No. Just like say they line up even fear no go green, may you go that side. So if you say you say you won't carry go that area, you could just be like say you fall into a soldier ant. You know how soldier ant leg, hand be, because once something falls into it, all of them. So that's what's gonna happen. So nobody is going to dig there and say, oh, we are gunmen, we go that side. No, when you see the kind of security way they there, their eye no good, they red. So everybody, I just advise you, use your life responsibly. Don't get yourself involved in this kind of, if you go there, now grinder, now they go take grind you like pepper like this. And no deal. Our own is to tell you the truth and advise you as a young person. Get something doing. Don't go waste your life because you are still precious to us. We need you people. When the real deal now go come now, we no go see persons. They don't use on a play gamble. I beg, may his soul rest in peace. Ashima will talk to us about Ifeanyi Uba, please.
Me specifically convey our shared pain of shared sense of loss to his family, his wife, and his very, very lovely children. When I saw the visuals of one of his visits to London, I saw that he was a very, very happy family man, surrounded by his lovely children, and I think even his wife. A couple of days before he departed, we had a meeting at subcommittee level. But my first encounter was when I was a steward in Edo State, which they call governor, and kerosene was extremely, extremely expensive, such that most rural people couldn't afford it. It is to his credit, then not as a senator seeking election or popular support, but out of conviction that he went into partnership to bring what we then call Kero 50, to sell kerosene at 15 naira a liter, when it was ordinarily much more than 200 naira a liter.
Wow.
I was, the governor said, then, and I had the privilege of going to flag off what was seen as a subsidized distribution of kerosene. What that reminds me is that he who remembers the poor and chooses to abandon more lucrative options of diverting petrol to sell them at a rate that pleases him, he chooses to take on the burden of selling kerosene at affordable price to rural people, not just in the southeast, but across the 36 states of the Federation. There is a time to be born, and there's a time to die. And so even as we mourn as believers, we must not question the timing. Otherwise, we will say, it was so heavy the last time we saw. Like Senator Moro said, vertically he had an advantage over me, horizontally he has advantage over me. But one thing we share was the capacity to speak the truth and to say it as we feel it, regardless of whose ox is God. Today is no more, but those laudable achievements are here, and I'm happy he fulfilled everything that a man of his age should accomplish before he departed. A lovely family, a happy wife, and all we can say at this point is to ask God Almighty that he, being a human being, and all of us as human beings are sinners, may the good Lord forgive him whatever sin he committed, grant him rest in heaven, and grant the family the fortitude to bear what is obviously an irreparable, irreplaceable loss. Thank you, Mr. President, for this opportunity.
Thanks for checking out.
All right, so that's what do you call him? Adam Soshimole. I think he's a senator now. And I know they ever come up for government to when I go finish as a governor. Adam Soshimole, you never collect money rich. You never collect money rich. Still there, they collect money. Yeah? Must he be on now? Can't you people leave us? Maybe they tell us say you are the future generation, you are the future this thing. We don't reach future now. Una still sit on there. Nah, wow. When we hear this man make analyze matter, give us a beg.
Today, one egg is 250 to 300 naira. Just one egg. In 2014, Nigeria had a GDP of about $574 billion. And today, it is estimated to be slightly above $200 billion. And this is just, 9 years. Now, what they tell you is that all of this is either because the economy was already in shambles or that the previous administration was just grossly incompetent. But I will argue that what Nigeria has been dealt with in the last decade should not just be described as incompetence and just washed away as, oh well, just incompetent governance, but a crime against the Nigerian people. This level of mismanagement is not far from criminal. The fact that certain people just rode into power and completely destroyed our economy. And today these same people are at home, enjoying peace and quiet. It is painful. And again, it should be seen as borderline criminal against the Nigerian people. And all of this for what? What was the crime that Nigerians committed? Simply voting in a government into office. That's the crime. And today, economic analysts will tell you that inflation is definitely not 34%, as we are told, but maybe as high as 200, even 300% or more. Nigerians don't feel safer. Healthcare is not better. Our institutions are almost completely destroyed. Our judges are frolicking freely with politicians. Electoral integrity is at its lowest. There's practically no aspect of Nigeria that we can say has significantly improved. And again, what is the crime that Nigerians committed as a people to deserve this level of depletion in our institutions and in our economy in just 9 years? These people practically ruined your country. And again, I don't think that it should be seen as just a couple of years of incompetence. Well, forget about it. To completely destroy the lives and living conditions of a people like this should be seen as a crime against the Nigerian people.
All right, and I don't hear them. So this country is not going anywhere. It took Nigeria about 51 years to take the dollar from one naira to 241 naira. Then boom, Tinubu came. Just in 1 year, the dollar became 1,800. This country has perished. Short. These ones are not taking us anywhere. But Mona carry me conda. We'll go another news. Before I go there, make I first give on this better message way there on top table. In case you get any need to buy any medicine, we say they work. I want to introduce herbal solution to you. Say na then Ukucha Ogo. In case you get any ailment, just contact them very quickly because their medicine it has been tested and trusted, including me when they tell you you get hepatitis, so diabetes, so blood pressure, BP. Man will be saying they do well for the other room. Woman will be saying to get a problem. Just name them. TB, body pains. These medicine are, in fact, now I don't test them. I see say they work. Now I say okay, make I still introduce and give on. So it doesn't matter where you are. Just contact them, whether you're in Nigeria or abroad, no matter the country. Call the numbers on the screen. They will reach out to you in your house. Thank you.